let me finish. Angels made some claim there. Okay, their claim was that this Khalifa is going to spread the corruption and he is going to shed the blood. They said two things about human being. They said three good things about themselves. Nusabbihu bihamdika wa nuqaddis lak. Okay, so they took a very limited approach towards human being, just negative approach, that he will do only two wrong things. They said there were other things which maybe they did not know, that he is going to do all the other good things also. Okay, so Allah says that if you know everything.
No. Oh, Sadiq means knowing?
No, Sadiq means if you are true in your statement. If you are true in your statement, that your claim of the statement is very comprehensive, then you tell me about more things which don't know yet. Okay? So Sadiq in translation is if you are true, but it doesn't mean that it is against a liar. Okay?
So is it basically saying that this is what you are presenting to, you don't know these names?
Because they don't know.
Right.
They will say in the next ayah, we don't know.
You don't know, okay.
Yeah. So this whole thing is being done to prove that knowledge is the one which is making human beings superior, not anything else. Knowledge that has been given to human being, Khalifa, that is making him better, even though angels worship all the time and mankind will not worship all the time. But because of the knowledge the mankind, human being is given, has a superiority over worship of the angels.
So does it mean that Sadiq it does not exactly mean truthful? What else does it actually mean, Sadiq mean?
No, the literal meaning is the opposite of Kazibin, the one who lies and one who speaks the truth.
Right.
Okay? But here Allah is saying that if you think that what you claimed is you know all that, then tell me the names of these things. And obviously they don't know the names of these things because they have not been taught. It is not that it was their weakness. They did not learn.
But they were Sadiqeen because whatever they said was right too.
But they said limited on.
Limited, right?
Not all the truth, not all the facts they knew. Not that they did not want to say all the facts, but they did not know all the facts. Okay?
So does it also come into like knowledge that
Here you have to take the context.
Context.
You have to take the word of the Sadiqin in the
Okay.
context.
Okay.
Masawal.
ये अब्दुल्लाही में कसरा
हाँ.
ये हर्फ इजाफत है, तो इसकी इजाफत की वजह से ये ऑफ के मानी दे रहा है.
दोनों इनसे कॉम्बिनेशन है ये. Both have to be there. ये दुम्मा भी होना चाहिए.
हाँ, अब मतलब कसरा जो है वो इजाफत हुई ना.
तो अब यहाँ पर भी तो ये एक दो दुम्मा के बजाय एक रह गया ना यहाँ.
हाँ, हाँ.
तो इनकी कॉम्बिनेशन है. इसको कहते हैं रूल ऑफ मुदाफ एंड मुदाफिल है.
हाँ.
इजाफत. ओके, अगेन योर पॉइंट इज राइट. इजाफत और इदाफत, if you say that's mudaf. Okay, the word idafat that you're saying is actually from the mudaf.
हाँ, तो मतलब
So what you're saying is right.
ये इदाफत
इजाफत.
में ये ऑफ के मानी दे रहा है ना.
Off the money. Ah. So exactly, that's what it is. Okay. So in kuntum, now in means if. In means if. Okay. And the next word starts with kaf, waw, and noon. This means to be. Okay. Now, from the grammar, we know that if we have fa'ala, means to do. Fa'altum from the table means you did. Fa'altum, you, plural, did. Second person, plural, past tense. You did. Okay? So if we apply this rule here, and this will become, just exactly do this. Kawantum. Okay, just replace fa and lam here by kaf or noon. Kawantum. Okay. Now notice here, to highlight that, this waw has a fatha on it. Okay. Waw and fatha don't go together. Waw is a weak letter. So what happens is that this waw will drop out. This waw will drop. But it will do one thing before it falls out. Its sound will be moved backward. Okay? So this word, initially there was a kaf with a fatha. Okay? So when its sound of waw will move backward, its sound will become of the dhamma. Because sound of waw is dhamma sound. Okay? And waw drops out, and then you're left with these words. Kuntum. Kuntum, you can write down together, means the past tense of this word. Past tense of this word is you, plural, were. Past tense of to be is were for the plural. You were. Okay. So in kuntum, Allah says if you were. If you were. You can also translate that if you have been, because that's also the past tense. Or instead of have been, you can write down you are. Okay? So translators use all this freedom of translation. In kuntum, if you are or if you were. Okay, so next word starts with Sod, Dal, and Qaf. Okay. This means to speak truth or to be true, truthful, speak truth, or to be true. Okay. And if I want to make it noun, doer with that, if I put an alif here, it will become sadiqun. Sadiqun means truthful. Truthful means a person who speaks truth. Truthful means someone who speaks truth. So sadiqun means one who speaks the truth. Okay? Like Sajidun, Hamidun.
Yes, same root word for Sadaqa.
Yes. Same root for Sadaqa. Okay. There it becomes meaning to give. Yeah. So Sadiqun means the person who speaks the truth. Okay? Now, also, I'm going to write another word and then explain what's the difference between sadiqun and sadiqin. Sadiqun and sadiqin. Okay? So, this word, we say it is a state of rafa. And this is a state of jar. Okay. And let me write down one more thing. Sadiqan. And this is nasab. In Arabic, a noun can be in 3 states. Okay, Muhammadan, Muhammadin, Muhammadun. You will see all three in the Quran. Okay, you will say Rabbun, Rabban, and Rabbin in the Quran. Okay, so when there are two dhammas, it is called the word in the state of Rafa. When there are two kasras, the word is in the state of jar. And when it is two fathas, it is in the state of nasab. Okay.
तनवीन आती है तीनों में.
Tanween. All three have tanween, but different tanweens. Okay. So why these are differences in there? It depends how they are used. It depends how they are used in the sentence. Okay. If a person is doing something, then we always use sadiqun in the Rafa state. If something is being done on the person, then we use in the nasab state. Okay. Sadiqin. And if there is a harf jar before this, which changes into sadiqin. Okay. And we have seen the example, just to refresh the memory, is when you say khalaqallahu khalaqallahu, Allah created. Allah created. Allah is doing something. Allah is doing something. So here, because Allah is doing something, we have to put this dhamma there. Allah is written in three forms. Allahu, Allahi, and Allaha. Allah, the word Allah you will see in the Quran in all the three forms. Okay? It depends how they are being used in the sentence. Here in the sentence, Allah is doing something. Okay? So Allah is coming in this form. Okay? If I say Aqradullaha, Aqradullah, this word comes as fatah. What's the meaning of these two words? Give loan to Allah. Aqradullah means give loan to Allah. So here Allah is not doing anything. Allah is not doing anything. Somebody else is giving loan to him. So he is receiving. Okay? So when the word itself is not doing anything, then it comes in the form of nasab in the sentence.
Is the same as Qardan Hasana?
Qardan hasana, yeah, but the word is same. Qardan hasana, give you good loan. Okay, but here is a verb, okay, a verbal sentence. You are saying to someone, give loan to Allah. Okay. In this case, Allah is doing something. Khalaq Allah, He is creating, so He is busy in doing something. Okay? He is doing some action. So when in this sentence the word comes where the person is or being doing something himself, then we come with a dhamma, which is the state of rafa. Okay? In this statement, give loan to Allah. Allah is not doing anything. You are giving him something. So Allah is object. So there comes with a fataha. Now look at this word Bismillah. Bismillahi. Okay? You say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So Bismillahi. Okay? So here there is Allahi. Okay? So it's in the kasra state, which means it's in the jar state. Okay? Why it happened? Because this B here is a harf jar. It changed that to kasra. So in the Quran you will see Rabbal Alameen, Rabbil Alameen, Rabbul Alameen. So some nouns go through the three different states. In English, the word remains same. The word Allah always remains Allah if Allah is doing something or someone is doing something to Allah. In Arabic, the sound of the name changes, ism changes, depending how that word is being used. Okay? And in all three sentences, the function and the work of Allah is different in each case. Okay?
So if I say Rabbul Alamin, Rabbal Alamin.
All three are in the Quran,
Yeah.
but you have to see how it's being used
Okay.
in the sentence.
Okay.
Okay? In this sentence, it is very clear.
Right.
Khalaq Allah, Allah is creating. So that is the higher state. Aqradullah, Allah is not doing something, you are doing something with Allah.
Okay.
So Allah comes in this state, Allah. And if there is a harf jar before that, it makes Allahi. Okay? So going back to this, Sadiqun, Sadiqin, Sadiqan will follow the same rule how they are being used. Okay? So here, these three words, if we make plural of these three words, the plural of this will be Sadiqun, Sadiquna. Plural of this word is Sadiquna. Plural of these two words is Sadiqina. And this one is Sadiqina. Okay. Sadiquna. In the Quran, you will see the word Muslimuna, Muslimina. You will see the word Munafiquna, Munafiqina. Why these two words keep coming this way? Plural.
Right.
Okay? Hakimuna, Hakimina. Okay? The rule is that how the word is being used in this
Also
sentence.
the feminine gender, right?
Here is not concept of feminine or masculine.
Okay.
It is the concept of plural of the rafa and jar.
Okay, like Muslimuna, Muslimina.
But Muslimina is this thing, it's not a feminine.
Okay.
Muslimina is just like this.
I see. Okay.
Okay? As I said, Muslimuna, these two words Muslimina.
Okay.
Munafiquna, these two words will be Munafiqina. Okay? And any other word that Hakimuna, Hakimina, Sadiquna, Sadiqina. Okay? That is the reason that these two words will keep changing in their sound. Okay? So now here you can conclude from this sentence why Sadiqina is being used. Because angels are not doing anything. Allah is saying that you are Sadiqin. You are truthful. So it's same thing that if angels were doing something, then we will use the word Sadiquna. But here angels saying if you are somebody or you are something or if you know something, okay, then it is being used as a Sadiqina. Meaning in English is same. In English meaning will not change. The meaning will be if you are truthful. Plural. Okay? If you are truthful plural.
I understand, yeah, but in the Quran, the translation comes like, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Sadiquna, Sadiqina, right? And the translation comes like, for male and female.
No,
Muslimatun,
Muslimatin.
Muslimuna, Muslimatin,
Okay.
Muslimina, Muslimatin, Sadiqina, Sadiqatin.
I see. Okay, my mistake.
Yeah, so that's a different word.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole the long surah Al-Ahzab,
Right.
where many attributes of the people are counted there.
Right, right.
Okay, Sa'imina, Sa'imatin, all those words. Qanitina, Qanitatun. So that is between male and female.
I see.
Okay, but this is all one gender here.
Okay.
Okay, so inshallah with this we will stop for the class today. Inshallah we'll continue. So
Can I ask
Sure.
It's just curiosity, it's not anything to do with Arabic. In the previous ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the angels that He's making Khalifa on earth, Adam alayhi salam. It means it was already planned that
Yes.
Allah had a plan to send it to. Well, why is the story about like he followed Satan and as a punishment?
Yeah, that question comes in mind to everybody's mind.
Right.
Why all this setup?
Yeah.
He could just say stayed. Maybe Chef can talk about that one.
Yeah.
But if it was planned, then what was the need of all this?
This whole thing.
He could just have made the human being and sent him to the earth instead of bringing Shaitan in between and angels in between.
He said that, yeah, he wanted a test.
It was for the test, Otherwise, if he could just have sent without bringing Shaitan in there, then Shaitan would not be here to misguide you, so the test will not be there.
So there are a lot of things that we cannot
Understand.
fully understand on the basis of pure logic.
Right.
Yeah. It's, the reality of it, we cannot really understand.
Yeah. But the human mind thinks of those things. Why?
Most of us say a lot of things and
Yeah.
that is bad. Yeah.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.